Good morning, boys and girls. We're so happy to have you here today with us to do our first craft together. Now, the first couple days of Disney Arts and Crafts, we're going to be focused on a certain Disney movie that involves dogs. 101 of them, actually. And so this dog, it's white with black polka dots. Does anybody have an idea of what the type of dog this is? Well, if you've looked at the read aloud or the movie, it's a Dalmatian, right? And so this is what a Dalmatian looks like. I went ahead and I drew a picture of one, and then I named my doggy Scout. Today, I'm going to show you how to draw a dog that looks just like this in a few steps. So, as I go along, I'm going to be showing you what I do, and if at any point in time you feel as though I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause the video to catch up, and then whenever you're ready, you can unpause it and follow along again. Here we go. So all you will need for today's craft is a piece of paper. You could do a different color if you want, but remember that Dalmatians are white, and so I chose to use a white piece of paper today. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a black marker, and I am going to just draw 6 circles right next to each other. So I'm going to do 1. You can count out loud, 2 if you want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you struggle with drawing circles, that is completely okay. What I would suggest is you can grab a circle object and you can trace around it. Like, for example, I can grab another marker and I can trace around the cap to make a circle. But this one's not going to be used for my dog. I was just showing you that as an example. So, step 2, we are going to draw a hill that connects circle 1 and circle 4. Okay, so what it's going to look like is I'm going to go like this all the way to circle 4. Just like that. And that's going to be the doggy's head. Okay. Next, we're going to draw the doggy's body. So we are going to go right in the center of the doggy's head and draw another hill to circle number 6, the last circle here. All right. Then we are going to draw the tail, which will just be at the bottom of the dog. We're going to go just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put my other doggy Scout right here so you guys can use that as a reference or something to look to as we are continuing. Circle 2 and 3, as you can see, are going to be the dog's mouth and nose. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw a triangle or draw a line right across to make its nose. And I'm going to draw a little half circle right down here to make its mouth. Then I'll put some dots here, and then I'll have its whiskers here. As you can see, the other 4 paws that haven't been used yet, they're going to be the doggy's paws. Okay, so I'm going to draw just some fingernails or some claws here. Okay. Now we're missing some things still. We need eyes, right? So our puppy can see. So I'm going to draw an eye just like this and an eye just like this. Then we'll make an eyelid and an eyelid, and then I'll make the puppy's eye. Okay? Perfect. Now the one last thing is if I was to call my puppy right now, if I was to say, Scout, Scout, come here, he couldn't hear me, right? The dog needs ears, and this is our last step for making the dog. There we go, just like that. Now we have our dog. But remember, we said a Dalmatian was a white dog with black spots. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some black spots all around my dog. And now this doesn't matter. I would, Mrs. Befford and I would like to see you all be creative. And so please don't just make the spots where I do on my dog right here. Feel free to make your spots wherever you would like to make your dog your own. All right, so I'm not going to put as many spots on this doggy as I did on Scout. All right, I think I'll be good with that. There is my Dalmatian. Okay, last couple finishing touches. I'm going to go ahead, sometimes when we look at dogs, we can see that their little nose is pink. Sometimes that is true. And so what we are going to do, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm going to make my doggy's nose pink, and then I'll color its mouth pink as well for its tongue. Now, one of the most important steps is to finally name it, okay? So, my first dog that I made is Scout. My second dog, its name is going to be, I'm going to name this one Piper. This one will be, oops, that's not the best marker. I'm going to name it Piper. Okay, so right now I have Scout and Piper. That's 2 dogs. I only need to draw 99 more dogs to make 101 Dalmatians. But that'll be for a different day. I hope that you were able to follow along with that. Again, if you struggled to follow along, I was hoping that you paused to catch up. Do not forget to take a picture of your doggy that you drew today and post it onto Canvas. You can find where to post it right on our homepage. Mrs. Befford and I hope that you guys have a good day. If you have any questions, please reach out to us.